Hi, so I'm going to be discussing my relationship with religion. Um, it began with Christianity. I was a Christian until the end of grade 5, and I was agnostic until the age of 7. Now, my fallout with Christianity was mostly based on the lack of care I had for it. It's not that I had any particular hate or issues with it. It's just that I didn't really feel like those beliefs suited me at all. Um, so I was agnostic in the sense that I didn't know if there was a God or not, or that I did actually believe in a God, but I didn't believe in a Christian God. And then at the the end of grade 7, about mid-grade 7, I just stopped believing. There was no reason for me to believe. All of my brothers are atheists. My mum is religious. She's Dutch Reformed. Don't ask me to explain what that is, because I don't know. She's never really forced her religion on her children, or had them, had her religion forced on her. She joined because she needed something to have faith in, and she still believes that. And that is fine by me. I don't have a problem with religious people using a religion to their own benefit. The problem I have, and the problem that I gained because of people, was those who used religion in negative ways. And there are several negative ways you could use religion. The first that comes to mind, of course, is hate, to discriminate, to increase chances of violence, to share negativity because you refuse to accept others around you. And my first example of this, and this is what actually started my dislike for Christianity, because in the beginning I didn't have any hate for it, and I don't actually, just certain doctrines and people who follow them in that sense. And I'm not for fundamentalists at all, because applying and believing everything in the Bible is ridiculous. And of course I'm focusing on certain religions. It is easier to do that, especially when they're so popular. So, Fred Phelps is my first example. I had been going through a magazine, and I'd found an article about godhatesfags.com, in which I, of course, looked at. And I think that it's stupid when people look at things that they don't like, but I was just super shocked, and I decided to look. And I was disgusted, like I should be. He focuses on one portion of the Bible, and he makes it his business to teach people to hate homosexuals, to rally people against homosexuals. His whole entire family, with the exception of a few that have escaped, are part of the Westboro Baptist Church, and they protest gay rights, they protest soldier funerals, they think that it is wonderful that God created 9/11 and for Haiti to be destroyed in earthquakes. They think that's God punishing the fags. And so I just couldn't believe, and I still am disgusted by them. I have written him a couple times, because there is an email you can contact the Fred Phelps website, and I can't remember what it is, but you can go on godhatesfags.com and look at it. He's never really responded to me, which is fine, because I bet he gets a lot of wonderful email from other people. But the thing is that even though he is one example, he's one of many examples. Things like Westboro Baptist Church as compared to something like Pat Robertson, Wendy Wright, Bill O'Reilly, Glenn Beck. People who use religion and close their minds so much to reality. That's the other kind of part of religion that I don't like. It's when people take religion and they deny reality because it doesn't suit their beliefs. Now, I don't believe that you should be restricted from your beliefs, but I think that you should not deny evidence that's right in front of you. Like, I don't know, evolution. I mean, just because your Bible tells you that man was made in one day, that you have to completely deny something that is provable and can be shown to you, and you take your children to museums and tell them it's lies. And that's one of the other things I don't like about religious people, is that they're teaching their children to lie, to believe lies, and to deny truth. That to me is like stifling your children. I don't understand why people would do that. And so the positives of religion, of course, is to use it for your own personal gain, as long as it's not causing hate or restricting your intelligence. Those are wonderful things about religion, and if that's what you take from it, and if it benefits you in those ways, then power to you. But other than that, you shouldn't really be using religion. I don't suggest people become atheists unless, of course, that is truly what they want to be. I don't think I'm better than an agnostic or a Christian or a Catholic or a Muslim or a Jew or a Buddhist or anybody. I don't believe I'm better than a Scientologist. This is just my belief. I don't think that I am open-minded to everything, but that is because it is better to use your logic than to use fantasy, in my mind. If you want to believe fantasy, that's fine, I guess. I never had someone tell me not to believe in God, and I had never had someone tell me that I had to. It is up to you to decide what you want to believe. But don't ever let belief stop you from knowledge or help you hate, because there is already so much negativity out there.